The question, long distance relationships.
That's a tricky one.
Communicate.
Communicate a lot.
I think communication.
Communication is so important.
My girlfriend and I have a beautiful communication. Like, she's always open to discuss about the things that are making us feel bad, things that actually worked in a relationship. So I think that as long as you have a good communication with your partner, that's all that you need.
Phone calls, video calls, but also trying to not overdo it. Staying on your phone and texting all day will just make you more anxious about missing the person. Live your life. Usually if you're on tour, it means you're having a good time. Enjoy your everyday life and then take 1 hour in the day and call that person. But never forget to connect at least once a day. Just seeing the person on the video, remembering how they act, because sometimes just hearing them on the phone is not enough.
I've been with my husband for 10 years now, so we've been long distance relationship for 10 years because I'm still on tour, he's still on tour. We're not on the same show. For us, we always said that we always wanted to put first our job because, you know, career as a circus artist are not forever, especially for women, I think, because when we want to have kids, you know, it's a little, our career sometimes stops a little earlier. So we wanted to put our career first, but I think communication, we have a very easily communication together. For us, it's not super hard. It's hard sometimes, obviously, but we manage it very well.
Just like any relationship, but especially long distance relationship, you just have to commit, be extremely committed and communicate a lot.
You commit, you choose to commit, you choose to take time to communicate. You choose to travel, yet another will like pay like 5,000 if you want to go, you go. Like, I mean, of course, if you can't, like do everything you can to go when you can, because otherwise you won't manage. For me, personally, it's not crazy to like go to the other end of the world to see someone for 2 days and come back. Like, that's more precious to me than my time or my money. Of course, everyone their own thing, but I think you won't manage unless you're ready to be a bit crazy.
Communicating on what our plan is for the next few months, if we're working apart from each other, working out times and days when we call, so kind of just knowing when they are out during the day, when they need to sleep, so we can kind of call when maybe I wake up and he's about to go to sleep, like kind of those times. But yeah, we try and plan months ahead if we can try and like go to see each other or not. That's super important for me, just so we can kind of maintain the relationship in a healthy way. So far, so good.
Always knowing when you're going to see each other next. It helps cultivate the motivation to keep going, even if it's 4 months, you know you have that date and you're like, okay, I know what's next. It's too heartbreaking to say goodbye and never know when you're gonna see them again. If you see them again, because we don't know, you know, like unfortunately some people break up because life. But for me, I always told my partner this, we don't leave each other before knowing when we see each other next. It helps a lot. For me, it's the #1 thing to do.
To maintain intimacy while touring, you first of all have to like make a commitment that you're gonna spend time and energy communicating with the person, you know, so phone calls, sending them photos, telling them about your day, just like being in touch and like keeping the relationship alive.
Skype and, you know, Messenger video, like it helps so much to get like a small connection together. But obviously, I think talking to each other, sometimes not talking every day, it's good to have sometimes a 2 or 3 days. And then when you talk about what happened, because sometimes you don't have anything to say and it's not easy when the person is not in front of you. But yeah, I would say like keep the conversation flowing, but sometimes don't say everything at once, you know, keep the big news for, you know, a big conversation.
I do not recommend it one bit. No, but it's important. Obviously, if you really want it, you would make it work, you know, and we both want it, so we're both doing as much as we can to make it work, and so far it's working.
We try to protect each other's heart as much as possible, and that works for us.
Sometimes you can go months without seeing each other and it's difficult, but worth it.